Hi, guys. Happy October. If you would like to see the books that I recommend for read alouds in October, please stay tuned. Hey there! If this is the first time you have come across my channel, well, welcome. My name is Jatara, and this is my channel, Mariposa Homeschool. This is my little corner of the internet. And I like to talk about homeschooling and motherhood on my channel. If that sounds like something that interests you, you can go ahead and click the subscribe button right down here. I would love to have you as a subscriber. And a very warm welcome back to all of my returning subscribers. Thank you so much for all of the support that you guys give to me, the comments that you leave, and for any bit of time that you spend watching my videos. The only reason that I do the channel is for you, to help encourage and support homeschooling parents. And, it's all for you guys. So thank you and welcome back to the channel. We are going to talk about read alouds. I wanted to do something a little different on my channel, and since we are definitely a read aloud family, I wanted to give you guys some of my recommendations and things that I plan on reading each month, or things that we've already read, and our family has found, books that we've loved, and share those with you guys. And I wanted to see how this went for the months of October, November, and December, and see how you guys responded to it. So I just, that's the reason behind doing this new type of video. So let's just get started. So the first book that I have here for October is called Little Acorn. And I did want to say that these books are mostly geared toward early elementary or elementary age. I do have a middle schooler, and sometimes he will listen in or even read these books to my 5-year-old. That's how I get him involved in read alouds, because he feels like he's too big for these books now. But I'll say, Gabe, how about you read Sissy a story? And then that's how we get him involved. We just find that when we read longer books that are not picture books, my kindergartner does not want to sit and listen to those. So these are all picture books, all geared more towards the early elementary age. So yeah, let's get started. So this is The Little Acorn. We first came across this book last year, and we absolutely loved it. It is such a super cute book. Little Acorn is about an acorn, and I won't give away too much of the stories, but it kind of just goes through the circle of life, like the life cycle of an acorn. So he starts out as a green acorn, he turns brown, he falls off the tree, and it just goes over the cycle. He gets buried, and just goes over the whole cycle. I love the pictures in this book. They're so pretty. And this is a board book version, for especially the very early elementary. We tend to go to the board book side, so no pages get ripped, but I just love the pictures in here, and the story is so super cute. So we would recommend The Little Acorn. It's called Discovering an Amazing Story from the Natural World, and this is Autumn by Autumn Publishing. Illustrated by Giselda Bojorquez. Written by Wednesday Jones and Katie Taylor. That's what it says here. Okay, our next read aloud is a Pete the Cat book. I'm pretty certain in every month we'll have a Pete the Cat. He's just an obsession in this home. My daughter absolutely loves Pete the Cat. No matter how many times she's read a certain Pete the Cat, if we go to the library and she sees a Pete the Cat, even if we read it 5, 6, 7 times, she will grab it. So I have to intentionally look for new Pete the Cat books and put new ones on hold so we don't read the same ones over and over, because she just loves Pete the Cat so much. But this is Pete the Cat Falling for Autumn. And this one, I mean, if you've ever read Pete the Cat books, he's a very cool cat. He loves to rhyme. It's very cute. This one just goes through all the things that Pete loves to do for autumn. And of course, Pete is cool and we love him here. So I'm pretty sure we'll have one for every month in this home. Now, one thing that we love to do in early fall, September, October time is go apple picking. And I found this book, Apple Harvest. We read something similar a couple years ago called Apple Picking. I unfortunately was not able to find that book, but we found this book, Apple Harvest. We just read this one this year. This one is by Jenna Lee Gleisner. And I love the pictures in this book because they're more like photos. Well, they're not like photos, they are photos. And we do apple picking every single year. When we go, we have like a apple picking pumpkin patch, and it's one of Tatiana's favorite things. My kids love to do it. And it just goes over the cute story of harvesting apples and what you do when you go to pick apples on an apple farm. Here's my kitten being naughty, getting up on the table, and he knows he's not supposed to do that. Come here, Poe. Come here. Do you want to say hi to everyone? This is our kitten, Poe. He's a very naughty boy. He's only like 4 or 5 months, but he just wanted to say hi to everyone. So the next book I have is Nell Plants a Tree. I actually found this book recommendation from Pinterest, if you can believe that. Nell Plants a Tree is by Ann Winter and Daniel Myers. And I tend to get drawn to books when they have beautiful illustrations, and I love the illustrations in this book. They're so beautiful, and not only that, it's a very beautiful story. It's about Nell, and she does decide to plant a tree, but it tells the story in a very different way, because it's telling the story a little bit backwards. So it's saying, before any of this stuff happened under the tree. So like before Nell sits under the tree and can read a book in the shade, she has to find the seed and plant it in the ground. Before anyone can climb the tree, Nell has to water the seed. And I love the way the story is told. It's a beautiful story. It's beautiful illustrations, and we highly recommend this book. I found it this year, and I read it to my kids, and I actually want to reread it to them. We tend to do that. We find books that we like and we latch onto them sometimes and reread them a few times until we get sick of them or bored of them and move on. But we are kind of eclectic when it comes to our style of homeschool. but we very much like the Charlotte Mason type of living book philosophy, where you look for living books that tell stories in a way that capture the child's interest, and this is definitely a living book. I love this story. Keeping with the apple theme is this book called Seed by Seed. It says, The Legend and Legacy of Johnny Appleseed Chapman. This is by Resme Riha Caudill and illustrations by Lynn Ray Perkins. Again, these are definitely some beautiful illustrations here. The pictures are just so vibrant and bright. And it does go through the story of Johnny Appleseed. It's not just any story of Johnny Appleseed. It does go through some facts of his life. It tells a story of why he decided to do the work that he did with planting so many apple trees. It talks about him moving freely with the between the Native American and the pioneer communities. And again, I just love the pictures in this book. And it tells, it actually talks about him, his true life as John Chapman, not as Johnny Appleseed. So I like this one. Seed by Seed. Thank you so much again for supporting my channel and watching these videos. I just pray that these are blessing your homeschool and you guys are finding some benefit in the recommendations and the advice that I'm giving to you. If you have any questions or any recommendations on videos that you would like to see, you can leave them in the comments below, and I would be happy to accommodate any videos that you guys would like to see. So thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. And if you enjoyed this one, give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you next time. Bye.